Hello. Hello, hello, hello. It's been a little bit since we've had the camera off, and now since the subathon is over, it will be. We'll be back off unless otherwise determined. Other maybe variety stuff will turn it back on for and whatnot. So usually today's a day off. Usually we're not here, but we are going to be today. And the reason that we are today is because we have a bail hearing to attend. The bail hearing is happening. We are going to be going to it. It's supposed to be at like the storm. I'm assuming like just after the storm. So we're gonna get into MRPD, get our ducks in a row, see what's going on, and get ready for a bail hearing. It's the first time I'm doing this. No clue what's gonna happen. No clue how it's gonna go. We're trying to push to make sure he doesn't get any bail. Um, we'll see. We'll see what happens. That looks like a boost. All right. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck's about to happen, dude, with this bail hearing. It's gonna be interesting. I also think I need to make a motion to add more evidence because I forgot to put a bit more evidence on the report when I submitted it. There's another report that Remy had texted us about that I just fucking forgot about because of how cooked I was, and I didn't get the details from that report, so I got a motion to add that to evidence now. Do 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 do. All right. This one. 25514. I wanna be just like you. Okay. This was. I think it's out of statute. Um. Okay, I need to add all this evidence. I need to motion to add all of this as evidence. Do 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 do. People F The people F. What? How does the alphabet work? F, and then after F is G, E, F, G, H. F, and then the people I. And the people I is going to be just the rest of this whole report. Export report. Report number 25514. Okay. That's been added to evidence. What happened to see you Monday? A bail hearing, zombie. A bail hearing is what happened to see you Monday. We're here for a bail hearing and only a bail hearing. They are a fucking not. Suspect chopped Voss. Dakota made the call to shoot the suspect who was in their vehicle. Mustard said she wouldn't do that. Miller did it anyway. Officers had not seen a suspect with any weapon during the incident. Dakota communicated over the radio system report chopped on Voss. Eventually rendered operable. Call a shoot. Vehicle is no longer a threat. Deputy Dakota took full accountability for making the correct call. Mustard spoke with Miller and asked the POV. Miller initially started up by saying he already spoken with Turner about the situation. Turner had told him, and he himself agreed it was wrong to shoot the situation. Despite this, Miller then doubled down on their decision. Mustard, Chaos, and Miller went over the scene again. Miller then again eventually agreed that the shooting was not justified. Miller went to say that he did not feel that Sergeant Mustard had made an order not to shoot and was questioning the call. Mustard clarified it was not a question of the decision to shoot, to which Miller responded that Dakota had made the initial call. Miller stated that they're more incapable of making the decision to shoot as they are TRT lead and it is their jurisdiction. What? They're called to make. Miller stated we wouldn't want any tension building. You know how it is between the two departments, and trailed off. That's, I don't like that. I don't like that at all from Miller. I don't like that attitude from Miller. Class 2 unlocked storage, 600 rounds. Came back to Bean. We have a report for all this stuff. Jurisdiction crap part 1 million electric boogaloo. Yeah. Bandana, sweetly Indiana, the state of Indiana. Looking down the barrel of a hot metal for five. Wait, Lime, did you double up on your resub? I could have sworn you resubbed. Yeah, you did resub 2 days ago for 11 months. Why did the resub take again? Scuff? Oh, okay, that makes sense. I thought it was fucking crazy. Okay, well. It's good morning. How do you eject from a heli, you bum? California. Okay, well, we've got everything set and ready with 3 minutes to kill. Why is there a bunch of flowers here? I'm gonna take one for Etta. Is it Standguard 3? Yeah, it is. It is Standguard 3. Do 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 do. Yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. I don't know what this bail hearing is gonna have in store. We're pushing for no bail to be approved. We do not want bail approved.
To me, but it's okay. It's okay. Good to meet you too, Mr. Key. You have a good night. Hi.
Hello. Oh, hello. Something I can help you with?
No, I'm just chilling.
Okay.
Okay. You're coming on the duty after the storm?
Kind of. I have a bail hearing I need to attend.
Oh shit. Okay, okay. What's your name?
Lieutenant Maple.
Lieutenant Maple?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Maple. I'm Sammy Salami.
Sammy Salami.
Yes.
Assuming you're looking to get ride-alongs with officers?
Yeah, I did a couple today, and then I want to see if anyone is want to doing after storm, and then maybe go sleep after.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah?
Yep.
I'm gonna head
I
inside for the
was
storm.
okay. Bye.
Bye-bye. Sammy Salami. Samuelo Salamo. There you go. Do 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 do. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I've been kind of. I don't know if I've really been enjoying the last couple of days just chilling or what it's been, but I've just been kind of like. Yesterday, I just kind of took it for myself. I woke up very early. I've been awake since about 5 p.m. I went to bed. Hey, Pyro. I went to bed at like 1 p.m. and I woke up at like 5 p.m. And when I woke up, like I was wide awake. Like, I woke up and I was up. Um, and that was that. Do 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 do. As for them not letting me get a day off for this bail hearing, I mean it's something that has to happen right away. If it doesn't have because it's a bail hearing, it has to happen ASAP. The sooner the better. That way we can determine whether or not this guy's gonna be out on bail or if he's going to be locked up for life. All right. I get a good feeling. I get a good feeling, yeah. Do 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 dee dee bee dee dee bee doo doo bop. Do 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 dee dee bee dee bee dee bop dee bee boo doo boo boo boo. All right, load our asses right back in, and we head to fucking court, dude. I feel like I'm going insane. Do you not normally stream today, as it's Friday night, Saturday morning? It might just be the subathon got me all over the place. I wasn't going to stream tonight. I was taking a long weekend with it being the 4th of July. I was expecting a lot of people to be around. Plus the subathon kind of had me cooked, so I was just kind of wanting to take a couple of days to reset and get back in like a rhythm. The subathon honestly like it cooked my hours and days. Um, it shifted me so far. And just fucked up my clock. So yeah, I was today is normally a stream day, I believe, yeah. Um, but yeah, just because of like the subathon and stuff. Oh, I never fucking fixed the music. Um, I wasn't planning on streaming today, but it is a normal stream day. The case is the murder case that we figured out the other night. The case that fell in our lap on Thursday. That's the case that we're going to bail hearing for. So I can't believe that you don't do investigations, but cooked and solved one. Dude, I would do investigations if somebody else would be willing to deal with all the docket shit. Like, what I don't like about the investigations is, like, all this docket shit that I've had to do over the last couple of days. And I don't have the patience for it. And then also the fact that, like, we have to go to court now about this. Like, I'd really rather not.
Love your ride, hon.
Vacation. Ooh. Hello.
Yellow.
it's Ginny. No, it's Ginny. Department of Justice. Do 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 do. What the fuck is going on here? I'm assuming it's gonna be in the big courtroom. I'm assuming it's gonna be on the big courtroom. Do do. It's gonna be Gates.
Oh, it isn't the big one?
I'm assuming it's the big one. Hey, did you get food from Dill before you came here?
No, but I asked for food if you need it.
I do. Yeah, I need something to eat. Thank you.
Also, there may be a Dan loose in MRPD.
Oh, wonderful. I'll let them deal with it.
Yep, that's what I said. He has Cornwood's badge too, and I don't know if Cornwood just got a tan and came back, but
Is
I was like,
Cornwood's badge?
yep. Yeah, he flashed me a Cornwood's badge. I was like, oh my god, long time no see, but it definitely looked and sounded like a Dan.
I have a bail hearing, so enjoy the meeting.
The meeting's not going to be the same without you, Maple.
Wow.
That's not a bad idea. I told you I wasn't crazy, Maple. I told you.
Larry.
Why would he ask for me?
I don't know. Maybe because you saw him?
I did see him, and then he said he was about to pass out from hunger, and I gave him a piece of pizza as well. Listen, last time I ran into the Dans, they were venting, and so I just kind of want to be nice to them in any way possible because that was the scariest shit I've ever witnessed.
When you say venting, you mean like venting, like they were jumping into vents.
Yes. We had 6 of them in the cells, all in different cells, and then we would go upstairs to like run something or go into like a little side room to talk, and next thing you know, they'd all be in the big cell. They'd come back, and then they'd be in a different cell. They were all venting.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, the Dans kind of scare me, so I'd rather be on their good side.
So, do you have any idea what, like, how this is gonna go?
For a bail hearing, no, it's kind of first time for me, to be honest. Even just like a docket case in general, it's kind of first time for me.
Well, into the fucking deep end we go, eh, Larry?
Yeah, I think we'll be all right. I assume it's going to be Gates is going to kind of ask us about the bail conditions and just go off the docket posting you did for it, and we'll just recommend that and then maybe argue for or against it.
Well, we don't want bail.
Right. So, like, they'll argue for bail and we'll argue against it.
Yeah. We also need to, outline as to why we think they don't deserve bail. And I'm gonna outline the fact that it's a mass murderer and he poses a threat to everyone's safety. And in his time in the state, he's already murdered 2 people. in a span of like 48 hours.
Also, did you find a book or something, or what was the evidence you added to the docket case against him?
Remy found that stuff when they found the body of the guy, the detective. So when she came back later on in the night, when I was still working on the docket to turn in her civilian firearm, so I can add it to evidence. And she pointed out that there was all that additional evidence from another investigation that's out of statute, but it's still.
Okay, I was gonna say. So, do we maybe think he's killed a third person?
He
or...
absolutely did. He's killed multitudes of people, but majority of them are either out of state, which we have no jurisdiction for,
Right.
or out of statute. Here, this is gonna be interesting. We will see.
So, do you know is Gates technically overseeing both cases?
As far as I'm aware, she's only taking the bail conditions. We'll need, I
Okay.
think, a different judge to take over the actual docket itself.
Okay, but it, for the bail conditions, it does include like both cases, the first and second degree.
Yes. Yes, it is. I believe that is Marcus. He definitely did change his appearance. That was actually a ghost. Hey man, I ain't a wiki page. All the information's in chat if you're interested in the server. I don't know the current status of applications.
You know who this Jack Turner is?
No. That was quite the time. Good morning.
Part of the world. Bedtime is what I call this. Enjoy yawning for the rest of your shift, Maple.
I ain't gonna be a long one. I'm here for this and this alone, honestly.
So valid. Same traffic.
Yes.
Alright, is this Mr. Escargot? Would you prefer?
Where is?
Do you prefer to be called something else?
Whatever you please.
What if I wanted to call you late for dinner?
You can.
Oh my god. Okay, well, that's crazy. Alright. Do you have any kind of representation we're waiting for, Mr. Escargot?
I do not.
Alright.
I'm gonna be honest, Your Honor. We are relatively unfamiliar as to how this is going to proceed. This whole bail hearing condition thing. This is a first for myself and Senior Officer Johnson.
That's insane. I was just thinking that. Good thing I'm not expert on how court goes in the city post-collapse. Hey, babe. Is it like the way it used to be where I just go, hey, why do you think you shouldn't have bail? And then I get,
I will
"Hey, why do you think you should have bail?"
refer you guys to 25460 where I wrote out the expectations of every court case,
This is not a court case, though.
every type of court hearing. Is that right?
So much words here. So yes, exactly. Mr. Escobro, are you looking for any kind of character witness, or you just standing on
Once the
your own
prosecution has
today?
presented their reasons, the defense may then has a chance.
I believe I'm on my own today.
to present
Alright.
their reasons why the defendant should be allowed out on bail. Are typical in this hearing. General testimony is being given. It's more of an argument as to why someone should or shouldn't be granted bail.
Hot take. Escargot isn't great. It's not the best butter delivery system. It's mostly just butter on top of them snails. There's way better ways you can get butter in your mouth. Alright. Alright, Mr. Escargot, are you familiar with how the bail hearing? We can't see the thing, can you? So basically what's gonna happen is prosecution's gonna tell me why they think that you should not be granted bail, as they've already stated, and that if you were granted bail, they do have minimum conditions they'd like placed. They're gonna explain why, basically, and you then have a chance to speak about as to why you should be on bail, and then I will weigh it up accordingly based on the severity of the crimes in which you're being charged with. Do you aware of the severity of the crimes that you're being charged with?
Him?
It's first and second degree murder.
Believe I am aware of their severity.
Alright, then if prosecution's ready, we'll get the show on the road.
Probably as ready as I'll ever be. I'm assuming I just get to it then, and
Yeah, hang on, let me do the thing. Alright, calling into session the bail hearing for Marcus Escargot. Justice Elizabeth Gates presiding, Justice Murray Falconer also present. Prosecution.
all right. Hello, Your Honor. Good morning. The prosecution brings forth a request to deny bail on Marcus Escargot on the severity of the charges following second and first degree murder. The reason that we are seeking to deny bail is that Marcus has shown a clear threat to the civilian populace of the state of San Andreas, a clear disregard for the civilian populace, and with actions taken prior to arrival and with arrival, he has shown a lack of mental stability as well, which poses to put lives at stake that do not need to be put in danger. Based off of the charges already pressed against him, he has already taken lives, and we look to prevent any more potential lives being taken before his day in court. Larry, you have anything you want to add?
I do have a couple things, yes. First and foremost, good morning, Your Honors. I would just like to add the fact that we'd like to deny bail. Due to the fact that Marcus Escargo is inherently a flight risk. We believe that he has used multiple identities to commit these murders and to attempt to get away with these murders. I don't want to go into too many details, but we are aware of the fact of at least 2 identities that Mr. Escargo has used and tried to entertain us with, if you will, to try to get away with these murders.
I think that will be all from our point currently, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Escargot, why should we grant you bail?
Honestly, I don't have any reason as to why. Being on the outside or inside don't matter to me at the moment.
You don't have any sort of preference?
This could be a fucking open and shut case, dude.
Obviously, I'd like to be on the outside.
This might be open and shut, dude. He doesn't want to contest the bail.
Actually, could I have a character witness? They're present in the room currently.
Is that Mrs. Escargot behind you?
Sure is.
Yeah, I see no problems with that. If she's willing.
Yeah, I guess.
This is the only potential loose cannon in the case. Are the?
Where do I gotta go?
Oh, he's right in the middle there.
You can stand in the middle. Alright, Mr. Escargot, this is your opportunity to convince us that we should give Mr. Escargot bail. Sir, I'm gonna need you to stand behind the wood, please.
It's my family.
Honestly, I have no idea why he called me up here. He's my family by blood, but he's not shit otherwise. That man over there is dead to me.
Hey.
I know he's gonna keep haunting me. And honestly, if you put him away, I'm not sure he's gonna stay away. So, do whatever you feel like is right, I guess. But what I feel like is right,
Is death.
I don't know anymore.
Damn it.
I don't know. At least he's honest now. Probably. That's all I'm gonna say.
I appreciate your willingness to come up, Miss Escargot.
Marcus deserves a second chance.
David, you weren't called as a character witness.
I was talking to Margot.
Oh, okay. Alright. Well, I'm gonna deliberate with me.
Thank you, David.
Maple, I think that was kind of a slam dunk. I don't know.
It seems pretty cut and dry, man.
He didn't argue against it. So
He didn't
know.
argue against it, and the one character witness he called was in our favor.
Yeah. So she said he's not shit.
So
That's crazy.
Hey, Maple.
So
Does this mean I'm not?
Oh,
you're
no,
not.
I'm
No,
not
you
number
are not a
I didn't do it.
suspect. You're not a
yeah,
suspect.
you're not
God.
suspect number one anymore. I did
Jesus.
have a very very.
I didn't do it.
convincing photo.
Told you I was innocent.
It's questionable timing on that.
I didn't do it. I promise.
But yes, you didn't do it. I believe we're gonna be able to pin everything on him, even that body on the beach.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
What's the word where you have like a piece of evidence that's like kind of 100% convicts someone? Like they call it damning evidence, but there's like a court word for it, you know?
Burden of proof.
No. Like I
Slam
don't know how to
dunk.
explain it. No, there's like a court word for it, like when you have like
Okey-dokey.
very
They're
good
done,
evidence,
they're
and it's
done,
like a
they're done,
photo.
they're done.
Alright. Falling back into session, the bail hearing for Marcus Escar. Go. As of this time, based on his character witness, his testimony, and testimony of prosecution, I will be denying Mr. Escargo bail.
Yes.
It's no fuss to you in or out, and everyone else seems to think that you are a flight risk, has indicated you're a flight risk and a danger out, then you might as well stay in. So, Mr.
Huge.
Escargo, you were to be reprimanded to Bolingbroke until your court case.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That is the ruling of this court.
You gotta send them for the nines.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
I do get to send him for the
You gotta
nines.
send them for the nines.
It's not Elizabeth.
Incriminating is the word I was looking for.
All right,
We have a very incriminating piece of evidence.
Marcus.
Yeah.
I will let you know you are going to be sent up. Going to be essentially for the nines. You will need to be in contact with your own legal representation. Essentially, until you get in contact, unless you want to represent yourself, you're going to need to, respond to everything on the docket if that's the case. But I would recommend trying to find some form of legal representation to get the ball rolling in terms of the court case. Otherwise, you're going to be in there for a very long time, and it might get very stale and stagnant. Okay.
Try.
38. All right. DOC is going to bring you back up to prison, and you will be on a hut. Appreciate your cooperation and not making this difficult, Mr. Escargo.
My pleasure. See you around, Rebecca.
Don't call her that.
Well,
I'm really,
Alright,
I'm
kid.
really intrigued as to who this Jack Turner person is.
yeah, that's okay. Well, quick and to the point. Appreciate you guys for helping out with that and getting that squared away in a timely manner.
I'm trying to figure out this injunction because
We're not going to
know
be
how it
awake,
works.
so here's food. But we're not going to.
Oh, thank you. Injunction?
there's an injunction involved in some stuff to do with those two.
With who? The Margot and
The escargots.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because
That is-
it's an injunction to bar Margot from the property, but if other people live there, they can just let her in, and there's no way to police that.
It's like unless it doesn't go under full lockdown, but then you haven't barred other people from.
The way
living
they
there,
should
you
have
know?
done it is they should have put up a case and asked for the seizure, and then through the seizure, locked down the property.
Also, I think he still needs to figure out that you can't seal shit. You can motion to seal shit.
Hmm.
You can
Well-
seal it internally within PD, but you can't seal it for the public. That's our job.
Actually, well, good luck with all of that. Thank you guys for helping get this sorted in a timely manner. And
I'm going to bed because I have to dream about nightmares in Liberty City in 8 hours.
yeah, I'm glad we were able to get this done and over with relatively fucking quick for a bail hearing.
Yes.
Quick and easy.
There may have been threatening emails sent out about how if this took too long, I was gonna maybe burn down some stuff.
Okay. Well, I'm glad it didn't happen. All right. Well, we're good to head out of here now.
Ruffles.
He's gonna.
Remy's
Now we gotta
hair
go deal
before
with the
we leave.
Dan.
You have to go deal with it, Dan. I am done tonight.
I have to go to bed.
I've accomplished what I intended to accomplish with waking up.
Okay.
Night, guys.
You're going 22. Maybe
I'm
you're only interceptor driver right now.
Larry,
Hello.
if no one who can drive an interceptor is on duty, how will they know you're driving the interceptor illegally or uncertainly? They'll never know. How would they know?
Betty Brisket is a snitch. That's how they'll know.
That is true. Betty Brisket is a snitch. Your Premier can keep up with most of those cars.
Fuck no, it can't. That
Really?
thing is actually really bad.
Use mine. Mine's an engine swap.
So it's mine. Mine has an E6 in it.
Oh, mine has a V6 twin turbo. It's better, I think, for the car size. Give it a shot. See how it feels.
Yes and no. So the E6 is like the V6 twin turbo and the flat six put together. I think I tried it one day when Brixton was driving it. And it seems a little quicker, but the handling is quite a bit different.
Well, it is 5 across with the V6 twin turbo. So if you do want to give it a shot, it's there to use. Feel free to use it.
Maybe I'll give it a shot. Yeah, mine's also 5 across, but it just has the E6, so it's. I think the E6 is kind of terrible in that car.
Yeah, I mean, I use the E6 and the C7.
But also, when I put the E6 in, I felt like I could only stuff a 2.1 meter in the Premier. But now I feel like I can stuff a bigger engine.
Interesting.
That may be why.
Maybe.
I think the Premier you can put a yoke in.
Probably. But I don't know how good it'll be.
I have no idea. Be interesting, but I guess I'll probably never know.
Yeah, you might never know. That's true. Oh man. Well, I mean, you have some manpower around at least. You're not gonna be alone like it was the other night with me and you. Hopefully, you don't have a double homicide to deal with.
Oh, I'm gonna skip if we do. I'm gonna be honest. I'm skipping.
Pass it to Remy.
Ooh, a 6.5 V12 might actually be good in a Premier.
I don't think it. I can't remember. I tried a V12 in Premiere at one point. Craig had put one in my Premiere at one point to give it a shot and see how it was, and if I recall correctly, it drove like hot ass. Well, actually, it turned really nice, but it had shit top end.
That's interesting.
But I don't remember I don't remember which V12 it was. I don't know if it was.
I think a lot of
6.5 or
our
if it
cars
was
are
smaller.
cursed.
It might be.
I also drove Road Scout yesterday for
That's a
chase.
gun.
What is?
Right in front of us on the ground.
Oh.
Yo, eat my ass, Coppa Dogs, dude. Don't piss me off.
Who are you?
Don't piss me off. Actually, don't piss me off. Oh, really? Really? You think you're freaking funny? You think you're freaking funny?
Oh, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just trying to document this gun that was left here.
Oh, I wonder who put that
I guess we'll see if there's any DNA on it.
there. I don't think you have to do that. I think that would be a waste of time. I think that'd be a waste of time.
All right. Why is my car feeling so heavy? I get this to... I guess for all the follows. Appreciate it. Why can't I fucking park my car? Alright. What the fuck was that? I see something real quick. It sounded like a helicopter just crashed onto the roof.
Oh, that's not good.
You check.
10-2.
Someone on 1041 tonight.
Was it just a local, maybe? Must have just been a local. Alright. Yeah, I do think you know what? I think I'm gonna commit to just taking the day for myself. What?
Hey.
Oh,
What do you mean Sky laughed when she found out I was being forced to nerd?
Oh, she's off duty with Perez. We're at Sherbrooke Gas.
I'm pulling up.
I said that you laughed at Maple because he's forced to be a nerd. You're pulling up?
I'm pulling up.
You're pulling up.
Don't move. Stay, please.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
Hi. I hear you're having a great time being a nerd.
I fucking hate dockets.
Why do you think I said I was never gonna do one again?
Yeah, I didn't want to do one again until I solved a double homicide with Remy's help. By Remy smoking the person who did it.
Remy doing another fucking
So I'm a
case?
witness.
Yeah, she was off duty,
Oh,
so she is a witness.
You dodged it.
Well, she kind of dodged it. She got fucking,
You know,
she got stabbed.
Where's my flying nerd at? You
That's
know,
what
where's
I'm
that
fucking
bitch?
wondering. She would have loved this. This would have been a this was her perfect, a
She,
perfect cup of tea
she
for
got
her.
high while we were watching Fast Forward, and she's not been seen since. She passed out.
You passed the fuck out.
We're about to watch fucking 2 more movies, and they're like, "No, I'm gonna take a nap," and then that was like 6 hours ago.
Well, if you want your flying nerd to come around, you just have to get Asher Johnson to come on duty, and then you'll be.
I know.
Also true.
I know.
Crystal?
No, that's Betty.
That's Betty.
Daddy.
Good news though, bail was denied, so we're good. I got a
Oh,
hut.
Mabel, do you guys know about the firework launches?
Nope. And I don't want to know about it because I'm going 40 fucking 2.
Somebody against me. I'm charging
I am
them with
only-
class 3 because it's an explosive weapon.
Yeah, they blow up cars.
There might have been like the entire city doing drive-bys on other gangs.
It only takes 2 fireworks to blow up a car.
I
Only
will
2
It's kind of
happily
fun.
charge someone with class 3. It is an explosive weapon because they're putting it in a
I ruin people's fun of 4th of July because I'm a street. And let people blow off some
shoot it in-
steam, Yeah,
Shoot
I
it
spent
up
like
in the fucking
250k
air,
on shit.
You know what? I did watch ADMC and
Yeah.
Hades shoot at each other with them, and it kind of looked like that fight from Order and the Phoenix at the end of the movie. I was like, okay, this is kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of cool. It's just fireworks going off at each other. I'm like, okay, this is I kind of
If
get
someone does it in like, sorry, if someone does it in like ill intent to like PD or something, yeah, charge them. Fucking.
No,
But
like
if people just
ill
have
intent.
fun,
I'm
you
not.
know.
I'm not gonna charge people for having fun, but if they shoot me with it, or shoot at other officers with it, I'm charging them with class 3 because
Oh,
they
yeah, no.
fuck themselves.
I was literally,
Yeah, that's
I was
fine.
literally driving up to like ADMC and Hades and like any other gang that was doing. I'm like, do you have, have you given each other consent? They're like, yes, yes, yes. I'm like, all right, go, knock yourselves out.
Go for it. Have fun.
And
There's
then
no
I was, just,
fucking.
I was just sitting there watching them take each other out. I'm like, not gonna lie, this is better than the UFC. This is peak. Right?
Y'all ever see that video like Harry Potter at home with a bunch of people with Roman candles just shooting each
Yeah,
other?
exactly. And I was telling gangs, I'm like, you guys should take these, and then when you go, instead of like yelling to like initiate your shootouts, you should just fire a rocket into the sky to alert the other side that you come.
Remy, this is why fireworks are banned at home.
I'm a
They're
bad.
banned in a lot
influence.
of the U.S. too. People just don't care.
Man,
Yeah.
I think they're banned in Australia unless you're like permitted. But I remember back home there were a lot
yeah,
of people
but
that were
also
doing them
most
in
of the year
nearby
you
parks.
can't use them in Australia because you're under fire ban.
Yes.
We're
I
responsible.
think this is one of the few times we're not under fire ban at the moment.
Can't relate.
Country's not burning to the ground.
Can't
Bitch, you
relate.
just went through a bomb.
Can't relate.
What do you
Crazy.
I didn't know bomb cyclones existed until that.
What the
I
other
didn't
day?
go through that.
Well, in other news, I'm gonna try and get the death penalty on this guy. And on that note, I'm going to sleep.
Night.
Night.
But I wish you well.
I am being a nerd, and I'm gonna fucking follow through with it, and I'm gonna get the death penalty. I don't think anybody's gotten the death penalty since we've been back, have they?
No, no death penalties yet.
I will be the one. Lieutenant Maple, who solved the Maples murderers.
So when you crash out in a month's time and want to quit, give me a call, alright?
Me?
No hurting.
Why am I gonna crash out?
You know,
Oh,
I
jeez,
can do
Remy,
this
why
and
would you
get away
crash
with
out
it
during the-
because none of them would snitch on me too. It's great.
The reason I transferred to shift 3 was to stop me from crashing out, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway,
Make me crash the fuck out.
I'm going to bed. Night. By the way, Sky, I kept Gumtree's job too. I was able to talk to Turner. It's all good.
W. Hey, I'm gonna go do Prez's.
Yeah. I do very much just want to chill. I'm not really vibing. But you know what? Like I said, it was gonna be a short one, only like an hour. And
Dispatch forces 410-8.
there's Maple's way into Habibi if you ever leave the PD. Yeah, but I don't see Maple ever leaving the PD. I don't, especially with Etta. There's no reason for him. There's no reason for him to. There's just no reason for him to. We have the path if we want to take the path. I mean, we probably had the path already, just because we have an open line of communication with them and negotiations and stuff like that. But dude, it would be pretty neat if I'm able to get the first actual like death penalty for 4.0. That'd be pretty cool. The guy who doesn't do detective work and doesn't do investigations, the one investigation that falls in my lap that I have to deal with to get a death penalty for it would be fucking kind of wicked, dude. I ain't gonna lie. See you Monday. Enjoy the chill day. When you doing more Ronnie? Probably next week.
Trying to go for TRT and I'm trying to do
Cesarean
undercover
is
ops.
just popping with extra steps because you get cut open.
Do you think I could like go undercover as Theo Jackson and be like, "Hi, what up, bud?" Like, you think I could
Probably
trick other
yes.
criminals?
Probably yes.
Yeah,
Why is
that'd
it
be
so?
great.
You're probably the like.
Why did it
only
get so
person that can pull it
foggy?
off.
Wait, what?
You
Oh,
guys
what
don't
the
see the-
hell?
Nuts.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's so.
Have fun. Night. And we do need to do a bit more Ronnie, I think. You do a bit more of a bit more dabbling on Ronnie. We've taken a good bit of time off. Ronnie's fun, man. He's just fun. It's just fun to do something different as well. Deep inside of me, you just don't realize what you do to me. Oh, so tight. Hooked on a feeling, do 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 do, even do 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 do. Yes, candy.
Jesus, I don't like you.
I don't like you.
I'm gonna hurt you so bad.
You're gonna try. Remember, Real gives you a bit, gives you a bit more narrative leeway too, because you're not stuck to police procedural protocol. It's also true. It is also true. Alright, well, I do appreciate everybody who came and tuned in for this short little quickie. We pulled up, we got our bail declined, and we're done. Smile. And we're gonna go raid Leo on Kick. And we're gonna go raid is Uni live? Uni is not live. Who's live? Larry. We'll raid Leo on Kick and Larry on Twitch. All right. Appreciate everybody who tuned in for the quick little bail hearing. Thank you guys. Go show Larry some love. And go show Leo some love on the green side. So you guys have a good night, and I'll catch you all Monday morning. Bye-bye. Good night.